Folks, it's time to claim your lost, forgotten gold. We got Magic the Gathering, the Hobbit Collector Booster by the single box random serial number 1. Let's find a Smaug. How you doing, Brandon the Picker? How does it go, man? It was nice meeting you, bro. We got 8 times. Good luck, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there is 8 times with the 8 pips. Here's our order. Here is our order. Super excited to see this one, man. Super, super excited. Gotta get a Dwarven card. In the Dwarven language. I mean, there's so many cool cards in this set. It's kind of ridiculous. It's a good set. It's an expensive set, but it is a very, very good set. Get that printed. It's printing. Also, what the heck? Oh, okay. We'll give a round of applause here. Brandon the Picker was helping us out at the good old Circa this past Friday. Let me pull up my list. I do have the card list for this set here I want to follow along with. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna be banking on you guys helping me identify and notice some of the cards. There's a couple of rare cards that are actually going for a decent little bit. There are a lot of cards in this set that are a good time. Good luck on the box topper. You can get some crazy stuff out of the box topper, man. You can get some crazy stuff out of this. Come on. We got Bilbo's ring on the Mythic Hollow. Not bad. Not bad. That is number 41 in the set. Number 1. Snagging Bilbo's ring for the box topper. The same way. You opened a collector booster, Ari? Is Bilbo flipping the bird? Looks like everything but the bird. First finger. First finger. No, they were using a different plastic for Hobbit than they did for Marvel Superheroes. All the Goblin decks that are going to come out, man. We got 0, Provisioner, 9, 2, Thorin's Last Stand on the 8, number 7 on the front porch, Mountain King's Return on number 2 for the Saga, Bifur on the 7, Dwarven Matok on the number 2, Gnashing of Teeth on the 9. All right, come on, come on, come on. We got our Forest on number 8. We got Tom, Bert, and William. I recently saw a game nights where they played this one. It's very interesting, Commander, if you build it that way. Sacrifice another creature, draw cards. When this dies, if they were a creature returned to the battlefield, they're now an artifact. It's an interesting one, man. The Eagles are coming. Number 2. Then we got the Great Goblin on the extended art. Or not extended, the borderless. Borderless! Number 1. Ooh! Galadriel, Light of Valinor, or Valinor. That's number 2 on the Mythic non-hollow with the borderless. I gotta remember all the different names, man. I gotta remember all the different names. That is a sick hit from the number 2. Music getting Galadriel. Surge! Surge! Surge Mythic! Surge Mythic! Of the Glamdring. That is a crazy looking card, man. That is a crazy looking card. Glamdring on the Surge. Extended. That is a number 2 hit for music. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ari saying the Rebecca Guay cards are valuable for the art style on there. Then we got the treasure token in the back on number 2. We'll take a Surge Mythic. We'll take a Surge Mythic. We like the Surge foils. That we do, that we do. All that fun, and that was just one pack. I know what you're thinking. Damn, that took you a long-ass time to get through one pack. Guys, I'm sorry. This is our only collector Hobbit that we have in here. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna enjoy it. Also gives time. We've got a bunch of different names in this break. Gives people time to come in and watch this live. Like I said, this is our test to see if we have the interest on getting more of this set. Alright, we got number 5, 0 on the Dwarven Short Sword, Goblin Plate Mail on number 7, Pinecone Strike on 7, Goblin Town on the number 3, Eagle the Great Shelf on 1, number 3 on the Woodland Wavemaster, Sylvan Reveler on the number 3. Then we got Dreaded Backcloud on the Extended on number 6. Actually, I think that's a scene. I believe that's a scene card. Then we got a Mountain on number 7. Alright, come on. We got Settle the Wreckage on the rare Hollow on the number 6. Sting in foil on the number 8. That's cool. That's cool. There we got Keeley on the good old extended art. Number 7 on the rare non-hollow. Along the Crooked Way. I know it's crooked, but it's like, it reads as crooked, man. Number 5 on the rare extended art. And the Great Goblin on the scene card in hollow. I got the Goblin Army. We'll sleeve up Sting. Enters, put a home counter and Sting for each time. Sting up to 1. Yeah, no. Sting's a solid card. Sting is just a solid card. I know the scene cards aren't usually crazy, but they do look nice. So if we get them in hollow, I'll take care of them. At least for this first box. We got an art card. Bilbo's Deadly Slice on number 2. Oin the Braid on number 6. Giant's Boulder on number 3. Ori on the number 3. Nori on the number 1. Ori and Nori. Troll Negotiations on 8. Gandalf, the Spark Starter on the number 7. The Black Arrow on 1. Oh, shoot! Oh, I forgot the name of this foil treatment. They're super cool, man. They're super cool. I love it, man. Love it, love it. Number 6, getting Iron Hills Blacksmith. Higa. We got Plains on number 4. There's Getaway Barrel on the number 8. That's funny. We got Feely on the number 4. There's Ori on the scene. Number 6, non-hollow. There's that same treatment I was talking about earlier. I gotta remember what these are. Oh, these are the Showcase. Showcase is always a different art style, so I gotta remember which one. Showcase on the number 4 for Belladonna. Getaway Barrel on the extended in foil. And there's our art card. Is that Gandalf? It has to be Gandalf. Wizard Staff on the art card. This one is number 15. It goes to number 5. That is out for music. Getting the first art card of the box. They're called scales. Scale showcases. They are cool looking. They are cool looking. It's done well. The dragon scales. Looking like Smaug. Looking like Smaug. Dang, these the plastic wrappers on these don't play around. This is what I'm used to collector booster packs being like. They weren't this intense for Marvel superheroes. Markwood Meditator. That's on number 8. Dory on the number 4. 9 on the Warg Tactics. Long Lake Nuisance on the number 5. Mirkwood on the number 8. Ravenhill Flock on the number 2. Then we got Bard the Bowman on number 5. Great ugly looking Goblin on number 4. And, oh shoot! Glowing the Mighty on the Surge. For the adventure. The adventure cards are fun. That's sick. Number 3, that one's going out to music. For the Glowing the Mighty. That one's 165. Wait, which one you're saying is 165? Oh, the Galandriel. We got the Swamp on the 6. Belladonna on the number 4. The Arkenstone on the Mythic Hollow. Going out to the 0 spot. Music. We got the Master of Lake Town on the Extended on the number 7. And, oh nice! Dancing from Dark to Dawn on the Scales Showcase. Mythic non-hollow number 1. That's going out to music. And there is the Great Gilded Boat on the number 1 in hollow. Stone Boulder. Yeah, these showcases look nice. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. It just feels real Hobbity, you know what I'm saying? And I like that the scales, the color is different depending on what domain you're in. The Arkenstone. I'll take a surge of a Glowing. Arkenstone's so good. I didn't even read what the card does. What does Arkenstone do? Seek the heart. Okay. Creatures control get level 1 being or set. Draw a card. That's ridiculous. Search your library for a legendary card. Reveal it, put in your hand, then shuffle. Damn, it's a tutor and lets you just. That's a real. That's okay. Damn. Damn. Aussie Ryan T, how you doing, man? We got number 3. Plunder the Troll Shaws on the 1. Wood Elves on the number 2. Great card for the Elf Tribal decks. Ravening Warg on the 0. Lake Town Lookout on the 8. Elven Raft Seer on the number 7. Desolation Prowler on the 4. 1 on the Great Eagle. Iron Hills Blacksmith on the number 6. We got a Mountain, number 7. Thranduil. Thranduil. So hard getting the pronunciation on these right, man. Then we got number 8. Berlin on the number 7. Then we got Chief Warg's Company on the Scene non-hollow on the number 8. Something crazy looking. It's mythic. Mithril Coat. That is a really cool looking card. What the hell? Number 3. Music. Complete my first Master Set Pokemon to Pitch Black. Oh, that's nice, Ozzy. That is sick. Do you have it all in a binder already? And then in the back. That is so cool. What the hell? Desolation of Smaug. On that surge. On that surge. It's not the crazy alternate artwork that we're looking for, but that is still a very, very, very sick card. Smaug on the surge on the number 2. That one's going out to music. Desolation of Smaug. That was the name of the 3rd movie. Mithril Coat. Flash indestructible, gross and gross. When it enters attached to one target you control. Oh. Get that the hell away from me. Get that the hell away from me. You can just throw that in any deck if you wanted to, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. It said, yes, sir, I do. Happy to hear you got a binder for it and all. Something about having like a full master set in a binder and it's completed. You look back at it and you're like, yep, I did that. It's all done. There we got number 3. Ordinary Bear on number 3. It's just ordinary. Old Thrush on 2. And Easy Partings on 8. Thorin's Last Stand on number 9 on the foil scene. We got Bolg on number 8 in foil. Glorin on number 9. Misty Mountains. Far over the Misty Mountains. We got Gandalf on the scene in foil on number 3. There's our island on number 5. Desolation of Smaug. That's what the normal version looks like, not opposed to the showcase we saw earlier. It's on number 3. Part and Friendship on number 4. Riddles in the Dark. Ew. Ew. Freaky looking, bro. It's number 2. The Great Goblin. Foul-Hearted on the Mythic Extended Non-Hollow for the number 5. This one going out to Music. And these dwarvish cards are so cool. Hollow Mythic. It's an artifact. I can't read dwarvish, so I gotta see what the card is. But it is a Mythic Hollow, written in full dwarven language. I gotta see which one this is. I cannot read it. Oh my god, it's Arcane Signet. That's Arcane Signet. We'll beat the sorts on that. That is just a super playable card, especially in the hollow there. That is a super cool card to hit. What the heck? We love Signet. We throw Signet in every deck, for sure. Again, that is number 95, number 5, Music with the Arcane Signet. We will beat the sorts on that. We will beat the sorts on that. Let me actually save up here for the beat the sorts. The Galadriel in non-foil, what you guys said it was 60? Bilbo's Ring and then Glamdring. None of the, well, this one's in Surge. Any of these either close to 100 or over 100? You guys are the ones that have the list pulled up. Said the sting is like $1, says Benny. There's a key. How you doing, man? I'm counting on you guys. There's so many cards that are worth a pretty penny in this set. I need your guys' help. We got 0. Gundabad on the 1. 1 on the Gandalf. Bilbo's Deadly Slice on 2. Oyin. Number 6, Snow Slope on the 2. Tarandriel on the number 6. Sound the Trumpets on 5. There he is again. I kind of really want to build a Tarandriel deck. That's number 3 on the scales. There's our Forest on number 8. The Queen of Dale. We were just talking about this card. You guys were just talking about that in the friggin' chat. Nice Mythic Hollow right there on the Queen of Dale, number 4. The Unexpected Party on number 9 in foil. Bilbo, Fellow Conspirer on the Good Old Scene on number 4. It's a book. It's a book cover. Oh, god damn, dude. These look so good. These look so good. Look at the way the weathering looks on it, man. That is such a cool looking card. Music with the number 5 getting Smaug. And Smaug's Wicked Worm. Wait, is Smaug the Wicked Worm or does he have a Wicked Worm? You gotta raise an eyebrow to that one, huh? Number 5, that one's awesome. We're not done, we got one more back here. Of Belladonna Took. On the number 4. With a, wow, that's sick looking. Oh, that's Sauron. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense for it to be such a cool looking card. Sauron on the art card. That one's number 6. This one's going out to Higa. Yeah, no, the book covers look awesome, bro. Yeah, no, you get one of those book covers in Surge, you're gonna have a big old smile. Ear to ear. The Queen of Dale. I lay these all out over here. Mythic Hollow. Non-hollow Mythic. And the scene card. There we go. Galadriel and Signet only worth beating so far. Oh, the Galadriel is worth beating? Where'd I put her? There she is. Make sure I separate them so I know which ones I'm beating the swords on. Dwarven Provisioner. Goblin Town. Let's go through them. I'm taking too long. I know I'm taking too long. Bjorn's Hospitality, Fearsome Goblin Pair. There's Thor's Map. I got our planes on number 4. There's Dwalin, Weapon Master on the number 4 in rare. The Great Goblin in foil rare, number 8. Through the Forest Gate. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. Put any number of land cards on the battlefield tapped. You gain 8 land. What the hell is this card? This card can go kick rocks. Don't give that to a green player. Oh my god. 0. Rivendell. Oh, that's a very, very good land. Enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature. No, it's a solid land. Number 1 on the... I don't even think that's a scene. I think this is just a extended art. Or a borderless. Number 1, music with the non-hollow Rivendell. And then in the back, an Elven Chorus in the beautiful Surge foil treatment. Mythic Surge foil. That is number 6 for Higa. You may look at the top card of your library in time. You may cast creature spells from the top. Creatures have to... Oh, that's very good for Elven decks. That is a really solid Elven... Elf tribal card right there. Number 6 going out to Higa with the Surge foil Mythic. That is sick. Flaming Splendor and Smog the Magnificent and Mythic are the only base that you gotta worry about. Copy that. Copy that. No, this is a sick land. If you control a legendary... Yeah, it's a really good land. It's like a land you can run in most decks from Commander. That is solid! Got the old little Hobbit hole. Takes place in New Zealand. Number 4, Tidings of War on 5. 1 on Vow. Great Fierce Bee on the number 3. Elven King's Harper on the number 8. Target creature can't be blocked. That's a rude card, actually. Markwood on number 9. Bar the Bowman on number 5. There's Large Bear on the number 9. Get all the different bears. Thorin on the number 2 on the scene and foil. Swamp on number 6. The Lonely Mountain. It's not a bad land. It's not a bad land in Hollow. Through the Forest Gate on number 7. The Long Lost Lances on the number 7 for the extended art rare equipment. Number 7. Oh, nice. We got the showcase non-hollow mythic. Number 9 getting Bilbo, Thief in the Night. That's going out to Marcola. And through the gates on the extended rare on the 0 spot. Got a dwarf. If you want to combo beat them, possibly. I'd have to go. I mean, they're over here. I can just grab them. Queens of Dale. the Queen of Dale. If there's another card to put in there. I got Giant's Boulder, number 3. Ori on the number 3. Nori on the number 1. Esgaroth on the number 3. Iron Hills on the number 5. Gollum on the number 2. Lake Town Toymaker on number 9. Then we got Dain on number 8. Bilbo Lucky Wearer on the Showcase and Foil, number 8. Forest on number 8. There's Keely, rare number 7 on foil. This is the one I kind of want to build this deck, man. I kind of want to build this deck. Thranduil. So like I like elf decks. This is an elf deck that also includes blue, and almost every deck I play has blue in it. That's a cool one, man. Then we got Balin on the number 1 and rare for the extended. Then we got the Notary Hobbits. This card's ridiculous, bro. When the Notary Hobbits enters, if they're not a token, create 2 tokens that are copies of them except they aren't legendary, and then add 1 mana for each halfling. This can get out of control really quick. This one is number 2 on the Showcase, non-hollow. And there's Keely in hollow in the rare, number 7. And then we have Dawn of a New Age, number 6 on the art card. This one's going out to Higa. Ballin. Blue pack, second from the end, the one I always root for. I don't want this to end. Maybe I'll just get us the case of collector boosters for selfish reasons. I just want to keep opening this, man. Collector booster is so fun to open. We got Markwood on number 8. We got Front Porch Sentries on the number 7. Patient Instructor on the 2. 8 on the Thorin's Last Stand. Wargling on the number 0. Woodland Wave Master on the 3. Great Ugly Looking Goblin on number 4. Bilbo on the number 2. Night Howl Pursuer on the 8. There's our Island on number 5. Bejeweled Warg on the number 7. Alright, we got Head of the Hunt on the number 5. Dain's Company on the Scene, number 2. Mount Doom on the beautiful, I believe that's a Scene, on the 0, going out to Music. On the Legendary Land, that is sick. 0 spot. Bogue's Company on the number 1 for the foil Scene. Goblin Army on number 4. We only got the one. Yeah, we only have one because I wanted to figure out if we actually did have the interest for this one. I do think we do. I do think we do. Kind of tough on mana since it got no tempo when played. Oh, which one? The Notary? Well, if you're playing in green, you're going to be ramping anyways. Last pack. Like, you play that once, and then the next turn you immediately get the payout for Notary. Theoretically, you're playing a Hobbits deck, and you would have already had enough Hobbits out. If you have even 3 Hobbits out, and you could tap each one for that much mana, it's kind of crazy. I've seen it in play before, and that's why I was like, this card's kind of nasty. Then we got number 6. Desk Watch on the number 3. Rage into the Valley on 9. Iron Hills Stalwart on 2. Thorin's Last Stand on number 9. Dreaded Bat Cloud on the 6. Lake Town Mariners on the number 4. Wilderland on the number 1. Or Wilderland. Troop of Ponies on number 9. We got our Plains on the number 4. Come on. We got Radagast on the number 6. I want to see something crazy. Come on. Last pack here. See a Mythic. Oh, nice. Gollum. Riddle Master on the Mythic Hollow. That is 70 the 0 spot going out to Music. An Unexpected Party on the extended non-hollow number 9. Please, come on. Supper for Spiders on the 0. Last card here. And Bjorn the Fierce on the hollow Mythic Showcase. Also on the 0. The 0 number is kind of crazy in this set, huh? The 0 number do be kind of crazy. It's really hard to step up to that Arcane Signet, bro. Arcane Signet's crazy. That Arcane Signet is crazy. Let me go over here, make sure I have all the cards in order for how we're gonna do this recap here. I started with having what I thought was a method to the madness. I don't know. I got lost somewhere in there, me trying to do this, so. These are just gonna be the cards that I have set to the side here. We'll say the numbers as we see them. We have 9, 6, 3, 4. We got 8, 0, 4, 1, 0, 0, 9, 1, 5, 1, 4, 6, 3, 0. We got Surge on the Elven Course on number 6, Surge on the Glamdring on number 2, Surge on Desolation of Smog on the number 2. Here we got one of those beautiful book covers, non-holo rare on the number 5. We got some art cards. This one was number 6. We have the good old Sauron on number 6, and there is Gandalf on the Wizard Staff on number 5. We do have a Galadriel on the number 2. Non-holo myth. It's such a cool looking card, man. And then there is our Arcane Signet. Such a cool card to have the Dwarven on it, man. That is number 5 in holo. Both of these going out to music. Congrats on the hits on that one. Folks, that was Magic the Gathering, the Hobbit Collector Booster by the single box, random serial number 1. Yeah, so do we get another? Do we get a case? Do we get a case of this? I want to see more. I'm definitely not satisfied off of the one box. I feel like we need to see a lot more of this set, especially the Hobbit. Thank you guys again.